Well, that's once we get going. It's really gonna determine. The early game is really gonna determine who you target here.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
gonna
for sure.
determine it.
Let's look at their runes. Looks pretty standard for the most part.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything looks pretty
30
standard.
seconds until minions spawn.
It's all gonna be depending on how fast they knock down this gold lead. That's going to
Yeah.
be the break open piece of it.
Are you in the game now? I'm already in game.
Yes, I am.
Okay, sweet.
50 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
All right, sweet. All right. Of course, we're defending. Starting blue.
Let's see.
Do you want to start?
Okay.
Do you normally start that as
Minions have
Jax?
spawned.
Not very familiar with Jax jungling.
Alright, they're really going for the... Usually you would expect like what the red team here is doing, where you have like a kind of a 5-point, but blue is really trying to stack and invade.
I don't think they're going to do it.
Nah, red already... Soraka already spotted them, and so... Even if they did, they knew they could disengage.
Well, we're going to lane. We're going to start our laning phase. Now, what I'm interested in seeing is who gets back to the bottom lane first. Determining who's going to hit their level 2 spike first and get that fight going immediately.
Yeah. I'd say Rammus could potentially, you know, after red, go straight to bot, but that'd be a high risk
We got
play.
a middle trade. Doing a little trading here in the mid.
Ooh, I think you're ahead of me in the game. Wait, how many seconds are you in?
2200.
22.
I'm actually at 205. 206.
Oh, okay.
Bottom
ahead.
lane training. Bottom lane training, we expect that. Just early trades, see how much damage you can do. Early, not on the left. Mordecai making them back. Bottom lane.
Yeah. Oh, Jinx is really going
Jinx
at.
is
Oh,
really going in for it. Oh my, rooted.
Oh, that's
we
it,
have
yeah.
a bro. First blood.
yeah. I don't know what the ADC was doing there without Nautilus beside them. Oh.
Nautilus goes in, and gets the kill. Avenging the Jinx poor play. At least balancing out the gold.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's on the Knot, whereas Smalls has both kills on him.
Which is terrible.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I think there was a little bit of a misposition from Flo there because he couldn't dodge the feathers.
No. You have
And once Blade Caller raked in, then
you have
it
to
was
be
over.
very aware of that.
Okay, we might have a fight here in Scuttle soon.
I don't think so. I think we're gonna have an early. We're going for an early gank. Rammus is ramping up. Ramping up. Go ahead, chase him down.
Ooh, early
Gets his
flash. Is that gonna?
Yep, but he gets away.
Yeah.
That flash
Flash
hits him
them.
right away. As we can transition down to the bottom a little further.
Huh. Surprising that Xayah is still behind CS even with that kill advantage.
Well, the fights did kind of take her attention for a little bit, so
That's true.
we now get to center around it a little bit. Hopefully,
Ooh,
Jinx calms down and they can get
Rama's gonna make a play?
Rama's tried to, got spotted out.
Yeah, I don't think Cassin's the champ you want to go for with that Q,
Oh,
avoiding the speed up.
just completely knocking it out.
Yeah.
So far we've seen other than bottom lane, we've seen pretty standard lane movement.
Yeah. Both junglers hit.
They're trading down bottom. And just a small trade, nothing big. Rammus sitting around bot just in case.
Oh, Echo
Jax.
going for the
Oh,
aggressive
Echo.
play against the Jax.
And gets the kill.
What was Jax recalling there in mid lane?
Yes, he
in
was.
the middle of the
He was
CS?
in the middle
that
of
drives
CS.
me insane.
Wow. Took full advantage of it. Rammus came in for the gank, but Soraka found him out. But it doesn't matter. Driftline catches him, and Jinx gets the kill. That was good. Jinx needed
Are they going
that.
for more? Are they going for more?
Oh
Nope.
no, they should stop that. Back off. They back off. They don't get too greedy. That was a good call and great play.
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna turn bot lane around. Now that Jinx has her own kill.
That's great, but now take a look at the CS difference. That's really where Jinx is starting to shine. The CS difference is over 20. So that's about a kill right there.
Yeah, what I'm actually relatively surprised that this Cassidy is CSing super well against this Echo.
And I don't understand why the Echo isn't harassing him a bit more.
Yeah, there we go. There's the harass you're talking about.
I was like, yeah, I expected for him to be harassed out of lane, and it would be really hard to get CS. But
Yeah.
he's doing quite well.
Because post 6, Cassidy's just gonna run away, so pre 6 is the best time to poke.
Jungle's
It's
running into each other, but he's not gonna take that fight. Rammus is somehow underleveled here.
It's because of the CS. Look at the CS. He's been too busy trying to gank lanes that he's not following,
He's not
clearing his
following-
camps.
Right, he's not doing it. So this is like what, his third, fourth game?
Yeah, we're in the flash, which is great, but
But now
he's really
behind.
yeah. He needs to go to his red. I don't know why is he going top when his red is already up? You're wasting precious time with your buffs.
I mean, not a bad movement, but definitely not something you would expect.
No, not at all.
I mean, like ganking is important, yes, but not when it puts you this far behind.
Oh, is Nar gonna take at least one of them with him?
No, Nar decided to stop fighting and back off. Oh no, he's in the zone.
Oh!
The tower shot. Oh, and it wasn't enough to get the kill. Mordecai walked away with that one.
Yeah.
He should have stood and fought there. I would at least have traded there.
I could have easily seen Nar. Oh, what a great
Silence
hook!
with a dredge line. Jinx with a
Echo
follow-up.
coming in for the gank
Echo
too.
coming up with a gank. Gets the. Oh my God, that's so. It happened so fast.
Yeah, there's already 7 kills in about 8 minutes. You can kind of tell that these guys are fighting oriented.
This game is a bloodbath, and I'm for one entertained.
Yeah, I'm getting worried about the Rammus here though. He is way behind.
Yeah. While Jax still hasn't ganked as much, so his presence still hasn't been as felt. But he's ahead, so when he does make his appearance, it'll definitely be more felt.
Oh yeah, I could have been a team fight too.
Oh.
A little skirmish here.
Nothing traded big, but ooh, that dredge line was real close. You need to pay it. You might want to be close, Soraka. Be careful. Now Nar needs to. He was trying to set Cassidy up. As Nars clears some wards.
Alright. Now they're just seeing Rammus might be going in,
Rammus
but
going in, but
you do not want to do that to the Cassidy.
Mordekaiser. Now you see why he's S tier. 2 shots. That is a chunk of health gone from Nar. That wasn't even a full engage. That was just a trade.
Alright, so in the bottom lane, if I were Smalls and
They were out of position. Dredgeline hits.
That was an
Soraka
early
running
ult
for her
from
life,
Zaya.
but Zaya's on it too early. Jax trying to
Jax
make
is
a
in.
breakthrough,
Will he get the Jinx? Will he
but
get the Jinx?
Zaya gets taken down.
Top lane too. Mordekaiser.
Zaya gets taken down. Silence. Soraka
Currently-
gets the kill, and Jax
one for
pushes
two.
him out. This is what we're meaning. Jax comes in and does more. Look, he's ganked. He's not as low as Rammus, so he can now follow up on a different objective, a different target.
Wow, the bottom lane from Team Pentacute, they're going really aggressive without the warding
Right.
available.
They have no vision on that side of the map, so they know this is happening. They know this is happening, and they try to engage to get it, you know, stopped. But there's not much they can do with their jungles. Okay, I thought he was further up, but now he's back down here. I should expect that type of movements from Aramis. They're trying to clear out, they're trying to clear out wards now, but it looks like they're preparing for a fight over this dragon.
Jinx and Knowledge are definitely setting the tempo of this bottom lane, because if you were Xayah and the Soraka here, what you need to aim to do is to poke. Right, you have a Soraka, right. You have Xayah. I mean, Soraka here has the blue. You need to continually poke, because if you get engaged on, the tank Knowledge is going to win.
Going in for Soraka, switches his target to Xayah and eating damage and goes down!
Oh no, they're doing this. What are they doing?
Nautilus goes down! That's because he switched targets. You put all your damage into Soraka and then switch targets. You had nothing left for Xayah. You should have backed off that fight, and Nautilus pays for that mistake.
There's a bit of a miscommunication. Rammus came a little bit delayed, so I wasn't sure if that was even planned or they just happened to engage bot lane themselves.
Jax going in for this gank.
Oh, nope.
Mordekaiser spotted him and backs off. Good move.
Okay, this Rammus needs to farm.
This Rammus is ganked so much. He's level 6, while most of the other casts 8, 9. The only one still 6 is Nautilus.
I don't even know if he's cleared his Gromp ever. Oh, what a great teleport by Masenko here.
Going in for it. He sees blood.
They got it. They got it.
Him into Mordekaiser taking out Xayah. Soraka's gonna fall after a little chase. Gone. Now that's a free dragon.
Wow. I thought the blue side did that horribly.
But Soraka did two things. One, they weren't aware of the teleport, so that was a very good way of doing it. The Mordekaiser sent them out of position. They were completely unprepared for it, and that's what made Xayah step back and get caught by the Mordekaiser.
What was interesting to me was, I think blue team didn't even know about Mordekaiser's teleport, because when you saw Mordekaiser's teleport, they weren't even playing aggressive. They were playing more behind.
Right.
But they still won that trade, though.
Gnar. Oh, what a flash! Got his flash, but that was good. Jax going. Nautilus just like, no, I don't want any problems. Please back off. I think.
Yeah, that was probably surprised that Mordekaiser was there, but it's because Mordekaiser used his teleport. Oh, we might have engaged here at bottom lane.
Wait,
but Nautilus does not know.
It's over this ward. It's over. The fight is over this ward.
Alright, Gnar knows something's happening on Rift.
And he's
That's
coming
the cast
down.
that coming. Oh, that's not good.
Down. He's committed to
Jax
comes in. Fight.
Castle enters the battle.
Drops down.
Oh,
this is what you get for being so behind. Mordekaiser running for his life. 3 of them on him.
Oh, he's gonna grab the Gnar?
But he's trying to grab the Gnar. But gets taken down before he gets a chance to do so. Echo. Clear double kill. He can get this.
Oh, he got one.
Gnar goes down. Jax needs to back out, but Katzinen is pushing him away as Jax runs away.
Oh, it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
The chase down coming. And takes Echo down.
I'm here on bot lane. Oh, we got there. Is that gonna kill her?
He's chasing her down. The heals are coming in. Dreadline holds her back. But there's no follow-up from Jinx. Oh.
The healing is too much. They focused all their damage on Xayah, so Soraka could just heal Xayah.
Oh. Soraka doing her job to the maximum.
Might be... No, he opts not to get first tower.
bottom is looking a little bit treacherous here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get it. There's no contesting. You can see Rammus coming in from the river, but he's gonna be too late.
Low. Look, he's just level 7. They're 2 to 3 levels above him. He's gonna have to back off and just
come
concede
on,
that.
not. Yeah, Rammus, go do your Krugs. I don't think you've done your Krugs yet. Oh, we have a battle in the middle.
Oh, we have a battle in the middle. Cassidy caught him out. Oh, Cassidy blinked on him as Echo runs away and gets distracted by the Rammus, but again, Rammus is not strong enough to be where he makes a difference being in lane or not.
Ooh, wow, they got the flash from Cassidy.
They got the flash from him.
Why didn't he not ult there? Echo's a little bit more confident now that his Chrono Break is back up.
Now let's pay attention to this gold lead. We have a 2,000 point goal, 4,000 point gold lead, and it goes to the red side with the one side with the least kills. That's due to the farm difference in our middle laners.
Yeah, it's 1K in the mid lane.
Fight. Oh!
Oh, great hook by Nautilus here.
Great. Jax has to flash out and respect it. Now we're getting to the point where they're going to try to make up that gold difference by fighting in the mid lane. The towers is going down.
Yeah.
The map is open.
Soraka is going top lane to fend off this Mordekaiser, but you're kind of useless as the support, especially Soraka if you're not with a teammate.
Well, but she can clear the minions, will force Mordekaiser to go back because there's no minions for him to follow up on. She could at least do that.
It's true. His teleport is still on cooldown.
So pay attention to that. We got a little skirmish in the middle lane, but not much is getting done here. They're calling over. Dredgeline hit! Jack stuck!
Oh.
Just spinning his staff stuck.
That was some good traps on Jinx's part to
very good.
And from
Dredgeline misses.
Soraka's
with the
no one's focusing his Zaya though. No one's focusing his Zaya.
It's gone. Nautilus goes down. Jax takes down.
Oh,
and Jinx takes out Soraka as she thought she was going home.
Damn, that was a great super mega death rocket there.
that was a
Mordekaiser's
very
in trouble.
good rocket. Mordekaiser in trouble.
Bring the flash. It's over.
The red team still not giving up this gold lead, actually expanding it to 5,000.
No flash there, which is a little bit questionable, but he still got the kill, and so it wasn't too much of a waste of a flash.
Well, he's saving the flash. He got in a situation where he got caught out, and he knows he got caught out, so he's not gonna waste summoners to deal with that.
No, Nar was in a good place. He didn't need the flash. He was about to kill the Mordekaiser, for some odd reason wanted to flash out. Okay, Cassidy's coming in. He should get spotted by this pink ward.
And he does get spotted, and Rammus has to roll away. Rammus, I'm concerned for you. Why are you on? Rammus, I'm concerned for you. You're 8, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, this is not good.
He pulls Cassidy. This fight is not a good one. It's too far spread apart.
Rammus is going straight to the Cassidy. Taunts the Cassidy. Oh, good blade caller. Oh no. Oh no, it's out.
Oh no, Mordekaiser is left alone to fight.
The Soraka was a good
down Jax.
Oh, great.
And get taken down himself. Echo running for his life. Freak. And barely gets Cassidy trying not to let him get away. Gets silent. He runs, and he's barely gonna escape with his life. That fight was so far spread out. Dredgeline, good Dredgeline.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that, but Zaya's Featherstorm went into the wrong direction there.
I saw that. It went into the wrong direction. It wasn't cohesive. It didn't feel like a cohesive fight. It didn't feel like everybody, everybody was on the same page that this fight was going to happen.
Yeah, because Jax was still harassing the Herald.
Right.
Meanwhile, Soraka was trying to duel the Nautilus in the entrance there.
So we're still sitting about a 5K gold lead on the red side. And what's concerning is now the kills are catching up to about the same. So now they have no advantage whatsoever. Their team fighting seems to be all over the place. They need to bring this together. Otherwise, the red team's going to run away with things.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Because they seem to be much more cohesive when it comes to, okay, we're on this objective together. They were all together on that objective.
Yeah, and Jax now, you're pretty much guaranteed to win.
Red line lands on Soraka. They've decided to go in, but Jinx takes her out.
Getting excited.
Teleport coming in from Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser gets in.
Oh, aggressive blade combo from Xayah.
And Xayah gets taken. Xayah takes him down. Red team turning this fight upside down. Echo running, taken down by Cassidy, and Mordekaiser's the only one left alive.
If not Q's correctly. Oh, there's a blast cone.
Blast cone running to get him to safety.
Wow, what an aggressive blade color from Smalls there. I gotta give it up to him because he didn't do so well last time, but this fight was an amazing execution, and now they're gonna use the Rift Herald.
Yep. They're gonna push this turret in. They're going again. The red team blowing this game wide open. And again,
Rammus, you're going in too hard.
Rammus went in too far. Got caught out.
But now, great ultimate by Gnar. And Soraka's back.
And
taken
out. This is going south fast, people. And Echo gets taken down. Again, they're just too far forward.
Wait, they can dive this Jinx. What is Jinx doing?
And Jinx gets dived by Cassidy and taken out solo. And that's gonna be the turret.
I'd say push if you're red side. You can go harder.
Just finish.
Yeah.
Your food is done. You've taken it out the microwave. You got your bib on. Just go ahead and finish.
Yeah. Look at that.
Good lord, the red team takes it down, but Nautilus chasing them down. I don't know what much more he can do. Trying to catch them out. Trying to catch them out, but they're disengaging. Rammus,
what a great silence from Soraka. Gnar in ultimate form again.
Right back in ultimate. Knocks him back. Mordekaiser trying to get him done. They're chasing Mordekaiser. And Jax takes him down. He gets taken down.
And Soraka can't move.
Soraka's in the death zone. And taken down too.
That was a good death realm there by Mordekaiser.
It was good. But why are they going so far forward to defend?
Yeah, they should have left. I think getting one turret tower was already good enough.
One in hit tower is great. That's enough to disengage, get the team back together, get you some juice, and come on in.
Damn, but
because the blue base is open.
Even though they kind of made a mistake there, I still think red side is way ahead at this point. 10K. Like literally a few minutes ago, we were just talking about how they had like a 4K, 5K lead, and now it's a 10K.
It's a 10K lead, and it's getting grim because I don't see an opening for the blue side. Their fights have been so chaotic. Their team fighting has been so chaotic. When Mordekaiser goes in, the rest of the team doesn't follow up. They're not using Mordekaiser as a great defense tool mechanism. None of this seems to be happening.
They're doing Baron right now, and Echo does not have teleport.
They're doing Baron.
This is happening.
The blue team sees it and going for it. Pull Xayah.
It's going in.
Going for it.
No!
Oh, he missed it.
What are you doing?
Blue team gets taken down. They get punished for it. Gnar teleports in, and this should be the game. Wait, they got one last stand in the jungle. Mordekaiser going for it. Dreadline looks on the Xayah. He has Xayah has to get out. But Xayah did get
Jason's left
Mordekaiser
alone. Wow.
Triple kill, but Echo gets the triple
Echo.
kill back, being the only one coming out alive of that scramble.
I still can't believe Rammus stole that.
What?
The blue team should have
crazy.
Blue team should have disengaged right away. I don't know why they wanted to fight that. I think that's their biggest flaw. They keep trying to fight when they shouldn't. You got the Baron, just leave.
I agree. They should have left, but it came out better on their end. They needed that fight. They needed the confidence that fight brought up. They need to know that they can win one. That was a win for them. Somebody was left alive. Normally, red team has been dominating these team fights, and this gives them some hope.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a fight. It doesn't hurt them. The game's not over. It doesn't hurt them. They get a chance to reset, but it also gives them confidence that yes, the red team is vulnerable. There's a place to do it. We can take them down. We just need to play better.
The grouping mid again, and this is always a symptom of any play. There's no reason to.
Echo does links! Wait a minute! And Soraka dies!
From Nautilus here.
And shut down! Jax trying to stay alive under the turret and get taken down too!
Wow.
Wow!
Wait,
Echo!
and with the Baron buff too, they're gonna push this all the way to at least the end.
And
Xayah
tried and got ripped apart! Oh!
You can't...
Everyone's gone! Xayah's looking for someone to help her and it was no one around!
Blue team definitely capitalized really well on their engages.
That fight gave them the confidence they need to say, no, we're just gonna push it and end it. Soraka coming out of bait! Nar coming down!
Doing his best!
Doing his best to keep them off! The turrets!
Go ultimate!
And the Blues are gonna back out with one tower down!
Blue team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
So before all of that happened, I was about to say how it was really bad of them to clump together in mid lane. But in this case, they actually utilized their pick comp quite well and picked off the Soraka, which I think is definitely the best target here.
And that was the best thing they could have done. They picked off Soraka, got her out of there. She wasn't there to heal the rest of the team. The rest of the team melted with her not being a constant source of healing and coming back for them. That was a bad position for Soraka to be in. She stepped too far forward. It seems to be the Achilles heel of both teams. They're just stepping too far forward.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true.
They need to understand that this is late game. Getting caught out, getting picked out at this stage of the game will end the game for your team. Be careful. Soraka, you need to be in the back. I don't need to see you. I just need to feel your presence.
Yeah, if anything, she should be on babysitting duty for this Xayah because I think a majority of the damage is on Xayah and Kassadin right now.
Correct. But right now they need to regroup because that 10,000 gold lead is now down to 3,000.
Yeah, I think honestly the win condition for the red side here is Gnar. I think Gnar needs to have a good ultimate because they've been winning fights through that ultimate, but without that, when they get caught out like this,
now look, Red does not feel Rammus
focusing
going
quickly
to Xayah! Early on, but it was too early! She might have lost her only escape option! And now she's gone! Oh! And in the realm of God, and she's gone! Mordekaiser takes her life!
Oh, Jax thinks he can do it, but
Jax can't do it either because he takes him too!
Flash from Rammus! Oh, good dredge line!
Gnar running for his life, and that's game! That is game for Gnar, the last one left, running for his life. Dredge line misses, Jinx shot misses, Gnar running for his life, and Echo catches him at the last moment!
That's icing on the cake right there. Wow.
That's the
turnaround from the blue team.
What a turnaround indeed! Two bad positionings. This game is just proof. Your positioning at end of the game matters. You need to pay attention where you're standing, because where we're standing, the blue team is the victor.
Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that for sure. How?
At all. So let's take a look at some of these statistics, right? Let's take a look at some of the graphs here. When it comes to damage, Mordekaiser outscaled the entire team and had Jinx to follow him up. Gnar did a very good job of doing damage, but wasn't enough to carry the team. He was their tank as well. He couldn't fulfill both roles, where he had to do the damage and be the tank, where Mordekaiser is better at doing that. Man, the mid game determines so much in this game. Once they got caught out of position twice, the blue team took full advantage, ripped them apart.
It's interesting because the red was so poised to win. I think the beginning of the snowball for the blue team was definitely the smite at Baron. I think the moment Rammus stole it and they lost that 5v5 fight, I think you are right. It definitely gave them confidence because red became a little bit shaky. They never really recovered afterwards.
Right, they never recovered. They were always scared. They weren't ever, okay, let's get it back together. We lost a fight. We lost a fight. That's okay. We can go ahead and patch up, come back, fight some more, and get our leverage back. No, at that point, they were running. They were always on the defensive. They didn't find a place where they could be offensive. They weren't looking for that offensive play, and that's where they fell down with some of the best comp for picking someone out. They didn't do it. Xayah got caught out twice. No one around her. No support. No help. She needed her team there.
I'm looking at the damage charts, and obviously damage charts don't really say the whole picture.
Right.
ADC is pretty similar. Okay, that makes sense. They're both pretty like damaging. Mid lane is about similar as well. Top lane Mordekaiser has a lead, which makes sense seeing how Gnar is building tank. But I think the biggest discrepancy for me is this jungle, because we gave a lot of shade to the Rammus because he wasn't putting enough early game pressure. He wasn't getting enough CS, and we thought, okay, Jax will eventually scale and get damage. But the damage chart shows otherwise.
Really close. Jax should have been a lot more present later in the game. What happened there? Where were you in that regard?
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's very
okay. Now that I look at his build, it seems like he was going tank because he had the Cinderhulk enchantment for his jungle item.
See, and I don't understand that build, because you didn't need a tank, because this was clear miscommunication. Because Gnar was building for tank. Random and Zoman, Frozen Mallet, and the only attack item he had was Black Cleaver, and that was to take down armor. That's what his bank was. He was already your tank. He'd agreed. You should have been building damage, so that way you scaled better later on. The only damage item you got is Zerix. That's it. Zerg Gauge. That was it.
Yeah, and even then, Zerg Gauge is a tanky item, right? It's not really. It does its unique passive is Giant Strength. Right. You gain 50% of your base attack damage as bonus attack damage, but if that's your damage item, right? then, because it makes sense for your Black Cleaver to be your damage item. It gives you attack and also gives you.
But I don't think there was a communication on who was doing what role and where they fit at. Where it was clear on the blue team that once they got those two good picks off, and Echo walked in and deleted Soraka, and their heal base was gone, their team crumbled. Their team crumbled once they lost that fight. They crumbled when they lost that 5v5.
Yeah, because if Jax wanted to go tanky, I think he needed to go a tanky champion, someone like Sejuani. Right? It makes more sense to that. But if you pick Jax, at that point you should be committing to at least your first two items to eat damage, and then you can go ahead and build tank.
So, I mean, but this game was all determined by one fight. One fight and two terrible picks. Well, it's mostly, it has to be something along the lines of not wanting to Not only, man, get that out of here. That was so much of a big team fight for the beginning of the game. That was huge.
It was actually Temple Dweller that played Nautilus, but I guess they just didn't want to see him on the other side
Nope.
as well.
So we got Darius, presumably top. We have Rammus again in the jungle.
I think it's fine. If,
I think it's fine.
if they think Seafood Messiah is not gonna punish the Rammus, then I guess they can go for it. I think you have to pick an aggressive jungler if you are
Vayne comes
opposite
out.
to Rammus.
Okay.
Casa
Yes, it is.
picked up again by Mad Quacks.
Diana to answer.
Ooh, are we assuming that this Diana is in the mid lane?
We
Is that a fair assumption?
I'm a good assumer. Of course, we're gonna ban Zyra. She's really strong at the bottom right now.
You can't cage me.
Silas gone,
Really? The nerf? Isn't this nerfed Silas?
but it's nerfed, but not as much. And they removed that Jax. That was a good play on their end.
It's just
Interesting.
And
I'd say-
Sivir gone. So
I'd say leave the Jax out because he didn't do so well on the Jax.
I mean, he did good. It was just his build was different. He didn't build for his condition. He didn't build for what he wanted to do.
Ooh,
But he picked up Trundle.
Yeah, Trundle is a champ that I love.
Oh,
Like, you just need to just ult the Rammus in this case. Get all his armor.
that's hard. That's
They're missing a support here unless they decide to flex the Trundle. Ooh,
Ooh, that's juicy. Fiddlestick.
Fiddlesticks. Oh, they're acting
Grump.
so confident right now.
Oh wow. Now, Fiddlestick support is annoying. It's very annoying. With his move that silences you, it pulls your moves away from you at very crucial times.
The fear, the crows.
The fears, the crows, it's devastating. Tough to keep your composure there, but let's see how they do. But I'm really interested in top now because no Mordekaiser. We got Darius.
Yeah, so I used to be a top main. When I play for Atlanta, I was a top main, and so I play a lot of Ornn. Ornn is very strong, and I think people underestimate the damage output Ornn has. And so
Right.
I think it's going to be a very even matchup in the top lane. It really
But-
depends on skill.
But we're also talking about late game. Ornn helps the team late game with the special items that he creates.
Darius does fall real hard after mid game unless he has a lead.
So maybe that's their plan here to push it all to the late game because that's seamlessly where they lost. They seem to have lost their way in the late game. So now this comp is to mitigate that loss because that's where they seem to have taken their most damage or psychological and both but in character is at the later stages of the game. So now they're going to mitigate that by giving them different powers at the end of the game and by maybe trying to get to it. But I'm really concerned for the side with Darius, Rammus, and the blue side here because
The blue side went full on late game here with the Ornn, the Trundle, the Kassadin, and the Vayne.
But I'm concerned with the red side because Darius, Rammus, Diana, Ashe, Brum. What's your win condition here?
Yeah, it's definitely the early mid game. Like they have early mid game dominance.
They have early mid game dominance, but we saw them crumble once they lost a fight. So picking the same type of comp, can you keep your composure if you lose a fight?
Yeah, well, we'll definitely see if they can change their play style. It seems like Red Side's still going for some sort of engage with the Ashe Arrow, the Rammus Q. Yeah, but I think when it comes to team fighting, definitely for sure, Team Pentakill has that advantage.
Right. And team fighting is important. It's important, but not as important as where your win condition. Because if you can team fighting is cool. But if you can play into your win condition, you'll start winning at all stages of the game. And that's kind of what you want to do. You want to feed your win condition. So Ashe falls off.
No, Ashe doesn't really fall off. Ashe is actually a very big late game.
But does
Champ.
she late game like Vayne late games?
Well, you can't compare, the best
That's
late
all
game.
I'm
You know what I mean?
saying.
Like
That's all I'm
Ash is
saying.
Ash is still like top 3, top 4 when it comes to late game. And that's
Right.
just because of
She's
how she
she's
builds.
good. But look where she at. Look what she's against. And Jinx was still available. That's my thing. Jinx was still available here. And Jinx and Brum, that's a match made in heaven too, because you proc his passive quickly with Jinx, switching to your and knock and pop and freeze him in place.
Do you know? I don't play Ash that much, but do you know if that her new what is it, her E?
Right?
Is that kind of separate basic attacks? Will that proc Brom's passive?
I think it counts as one attack. So I don't think it's all together. And I think you're talking about her Q, the Ranger focus.
Yes, her Ranger focus.
Her Ranger focus. Yeah. So her Q, it's multiple little hits, but it's not all from all hers. So it's
Okay, so it counts as just as
it
one.
counts as one. So it's not gonna proc
Okay.
it. So unfortunately, it's not gonna proc it. So
We have pretty much Whoa! Okay, hold on. You see the rune on Trundle here?
wait, what?
He is holding the what's it called again? Kleptomancy, which is an interesting decision. Not one that I would make.
But interesting. I like interesting decisions. All right.
We'll see.
So here
Honestly,
we go.
game sheet to see from Messiah last time, it worked out well. We'll see this time with his Klepto.
Hey, I don't doubt him right now. I don't doubt him.
I'm still doubting.
So now they've switched sides. Be aware of that.
Oh,
And they're
Trundle,
going
watch it.
right for it. Trundle said, "Let's go."
Oh, Braum passive
Working,
though, one of
but
the
he's got
strongest
stuck.
level ones. Oh, good flash. Was Diana gonna flash it?
Good flash, but he's gonna flash out. Now Vayne is in trouble. You're not good early game. Please leave, Vayne. You're okay. Oh,
Hold on. Did you see the flash from Diana there?
that
Please
flash.
do something
Yes,
there.
I saw that. That flash was good.
No, that was terrible.
Wait.
Diana.
Oh, Diana. Sorry.
She was in the dragon's den.
Right.
And she knew Trundle was low, right? You saw how Trundle flashed away?
Right.
And so Diana tried to flash over the wall, but misses. It hits right in front of her.
Good lord.
Oh my goodness. No, Dunamis, you could have been a hero there.
But
With the-
that's good for her. That's good for the blue side because now she's gonna be easier to gank. No flash.
Well, blue side doesn't know that because she flashed inside the dragons then. They had no vision.
But they can see it. They can see it. Right?
Oh, you're
they can
right.
see it. You can see it. You can tell she doesn't have one.
Oh, damn. You're right. You're absolutely
so
right.
that's bad. So yes, that's very great for.
Oh wait, no, I don't think you can see your opponent's cooldowns. I think you can only see your own cooldown.
Okay. You can see your.
That makes
team.
more sense.
You can see your teams.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I think so.
So they don't know that.
But Orin getting owned late game. Look at this. He can't
Whoa.
even go to farm. He can't go.
Wait, which ability did Orin start with?
Orin seems to have started with his.
W. I don't know if you want to do that against a person like Darius. I think Q would be a safer start.
So, but as you can see, it's a lot less fight. Oh!
Oh, good hook in.
Good hooking,
Oh.
but better disengage from Orin.
Yeah, Darius missed his decimate there, which was
Oh,
really
and
crucial.
Trundle just coming in for it. But Derek, not scared in the least, said, "I will take you both." Oh!
Oh,
First blood,
Oh,
and Derek, but Orin takes him down. Oh, but gets taken down by the minions. Oh,
I think it was a hemorrhage stacks too. A good fear from King of Games there,
Just
because that
get
Rammus
him.
was gonna hit that vein.
yeah, just getting them all, and we're right back to it. 2 teleports down, and we're right back to it up top. Good Lord. Do we take a break?
Yeah, I think it's really hard to keep things in check because I feel like there's always a fight popping up.
Everywhere, somebody's fighting.
Do you know what I see that's different here? The
What?
Rammus is finally
Yeah!
doing his drop. Okay. I think he's learning his mistake of not farming,
There you go.
and I'm really glad that he
I'm
is.
very glad. I'm good to see. I like that. But it's also he didn't have a lot to he doesn't have a lot to contend with like he did last game. Last game he had to be present early because his champions wasn't chill back and relax champions. They were fight champions. So now that the comps change, he can change with the comp.
I don't know though, because Jax wasn't as aggressive that round.
Well, it wasn't Jax, it was the lanes. It was the lanes that were aggressive, and he was responding to them. But here's Cassidy taking on Diana. Shield.
No sphere gives him a good shield. Cassidy's gonna win that one.
That was a good. That was a good trade. That was a good trade on Cassidy's part. And let's talk about bad trades, because you just traded with Darius and took half your life for almost nothing.
Yeah, you don't want to be trading with Darius at all. The only thing you want to do against a Darius is farm safe and then do your QEW combo and run out.
And he's really struggling to find his footing against this Darius. And I think that's where I think Trundle needs to spend a lot more of his time.
Yeah, if I was Doran, just wait. Like, wait till like level 8 before fighting him. You're only 8 CS behind. That's not bad against a Darius.
It's not bad, no. And Diana,
You have to assume.
out of position again.
Yeah, I think she wanted that because she wanted the CS there. She's giving up some damage. I mean, some health for it. Makes sense.
Makes kind of sense unless you realize you're fighting against a Cassidy, and then once you hit 6, your health is... He just moves in on you. You can't get him off you.
Cassidy's doing a really good job at
And zoning her out.
yeah, and
her
also
out.
dodging her.
Oh,
first
and
attacks.
Rammus did making his first kick in the game. Good
Hook
flash.
there
They
we
good
go.
flash. Oh, tries to run away.
Oh no. Nope, it's
But-
hemorrhage.
Why? But you wait.
Why did you
Why
flash?
flash?
Whatever.
No,
Stuck up the
no.
hemorrhage.
He wanted to make sure it was dead. Orin was dead. I get it, but I don't think that was necessary.
No, it's not. It was an Optimum, no.
It wasn't optimized. No. But
Mid lane looks. I'm sorry, not mid lane. Bot lane looks pretty tight at the moment.
pretty much.
Yeah. Technically, I think red side's ahead in CS just because Braum does have that Targon brace.
Right.
Relax shield, I mean.
But it's not gonna, you know.
They both know they're late game carries, so they're not
Look
really
at
doing
this,
anything.
Look at this. Look at mid. Look at mid. That's what I mean. You trade your life for some minions, but look at you. Now you can't get minions at all. He's now pushing you out of lane. You're now pushed out.
Oh, is this the bait?
You gotta go back now. Oh! And misses!
Boink.
He misses! What?
Promise. Cassidy did a good job there walking through his
Just
minions.
walking. Ram is coming back. He stopped
Oh!
and got him stuck, but Diana
good
is too afraid to follow up. Cause as
She's
soon-
too low for that. That was actually a good.
That's a good call. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Cass,
Oh, Trundo's staying mid. Ooh, look at all that damage being poured upon to this Vayne, but they're focusing the Ashe now.
oh my God.
Ooh. Guardian though procs and he still gets some healing. Will they
kick
get
him.
the- Ooh.
And gets taken down and trying to run away. And he's gonna
There
fall
we
too.
go.
This is early game.
Oh, Trunda goes in? Oh no,
Trunda
Trunda, you're
goes-
gonna lose this one bad.
Wait, what?
Ash, what are you doing?
Ash?
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh.
What was that?
I think Ash was
Ash,
stuck in the.
are you
I think
okay?
I think she got
That
stuck
minion was-
with the pillar.
Those minion locks were strong.
Yeah, Ash did. I don't know what Braum was doing either because Trunda had one more stack left of Braum's passive. Braum
Right.
just refused to basic attack.
And he,
Wasn't
and
sure
you-
what was going on.
And you can look at your map. You see Rammus is coming to help you. Just go ahead and fight it.
Yeah. But no, I digress. They still won that.
Get condemned. No trash talking.
The Rammus going in hot.
But oh, Vayne tried to,
Ooh,
but
that was close.
that was a close back.
Okay, come
This
on,
Diana
Rammus.
is not the answer to. Oh, Rammus! Oh, he tried to come in. Diana.
Kinda just got
I
caught.
don't think Cassidy sees. Cassidy doesn't know to help it. He goes down. Trundle goes down. Where was your vision, Cassidy? You couldn't see that happening.
Huh. That was definitely Seafood Messiah's fault because they knew Rammus was there. Rammus just ganked mid lane, and you have to assume he's around the area. So why would you? There's no vision either.
There's
And
no
try to
vision. And Cassidy
blind
did not
walk in.
see it happen.
Yeah.
And Cassidy had his
Oh
face
no, Diana.
with that red balancing things out for Diana. And now we're seeing the red side continuing their dominance from the first game.
That's true. Wow, Darius is in such a lead right now. Has more than double the CS.
Because now we're getting to the point where the red team is just smothering them. They're forcing them out of lanes on all parts and all parties, and just getting them. Oh, where they can't even
Good hook.
farm safely.
Ooh. Good
You're not-
decimate on Darius. Oh, yes, follow up with that, Orn.
Following up with the ult,
Do it.
chasing him down, but he
What?
stopped.
All three lanes are fighting.
He stopped.
Alright, okay, they all stopped. Jeez, it was so hard to follow there.
There was so much going on. Let's get you up. Orn up top. I don't know why he didn't follow up, but ulted and didn't follow up. Diana got a good trade in with Cassidy, and bottom is just trading back and forth, but nothing of significance is coming up of it. And Rammus,
Farm Fest.
but Rammus has yet to be. Trundle coming in.
Trundle's going in.
Trundle's going in. Diane, using the pillar to
good
block her
pillar,
exit.
nice.
As he goes down.
That was a good
That was a
pillar
great
advice.
pillar.
Oh, Vayne got caught though. Crowstorm comes in.
Crowstorm,
But
gets
can't-
taken down quickly.
Okay, Vayne
Vayne's
was doing some Vayne spotting there.
You gotta stop that.
Darius had to use flash.
Darius had to use, but didn't follow up. Orin still not confident to follow up. Trundle getting caught out.
Oh, bro, with the flash.
with the
and
bro-
killing.
Bro with
Pass
the
it.
flash Q.
One
And
more.
brought it down. He goes down.
Whoa, and Orn kills off
Oh,
Darius.
Orin kills off Darius. It's too fast for to call all of this action. I didn't even see what happened.
Well, Darius already made that plunder a top lane, had to flash out of the tower because he was too greedy for a plate. I think Orn finally capitalized.
So I'm guessing the blue team finally found their footing in that point, and at least got some confidence from their top laner.
Yeah.
Oh, we wish we could say the same thing mid as Cat. Oh wow, Cassidy actually comes ahead out of on that trade.
Yeah, I think it was that Nosphere. That Nosphere gets that MR shield, which is super useful against Diana. Ooh.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh,
and-
great
and
condemn
Brum-
by Vayne, but it's not enough. Or is it?
Oh,
the
no,
flash
it's
from
not enough
Rammus.
to save his life
is.
as he gets taken down. Diana dives. I don't care. I don't care. I'm taking your life too. But gets taken down
Ooh.
before she gets taken down herself. Rammus takes 2 turn shots and they get out.
I think Red could have executed that better, but they still went up ahead, 1 for 2.
But they're not But look, Cassidy's just now moving around.
Yeah, they should be
that's
pushing
'cause
at that point.
But that's because she got shoved in. What's the point of coming down? The fight's already over. Shove the lane.
Exactly.
The
Yep,
fight's already
exactly.
over. Shove.
And card playing is gonna end soon too, so you really want to grab that gold when you can.
Right. To make up the goal difference in differential that your 2 lives that you lost.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Because that goal differential is getting mighty thick.
This is definitely a repeat of game 1 because if you look at the gold charts as well, top lane, red side's winning, ADC is up again as well. And So really now we gotta see if Red can capitalize their lead and make it grow.
All right, Orange.
By the
fighting there.
Riptide, but Hassan is
Oh!
joining the fray. Gets a good knock up. Oh, call of the.
And he
Good
shoots it
ball.
into the... And
Alright,
Seafood
what is up
Messiah
with
comes
these?
in to take up the kill.
What is up
Diana!
with these people and
Diana
flashes?
fighting! Oh my god!
Ramus is here. for the
Ramus
help.
is here, but nothing.
Cassidon's thinking about going in.
And
Cassidon's
Cassidy
thinking.
Orin says, yes, I can take both.
Good engage on Orn.
And gone! Cassidy's
Wow.
taking out Orin. And Ramus taking out Orin. This red... Now, notice the difference. Red team was up last game. Last game, it was all red team early. Now, it's still the red team early, but it's the opposite team.
No. I think blue side. No, blue side was always ahead. Remember?
No, blue side was the
It was
side-
Team Pentakill was the one that was behind, right?
No.
Because who won game one?
Now the red team.
Oh, you're right. You're
Now the red
right.
team.
So they were behind.
Right, now they're just all gas. It's all gas. It's all go. It's all go, and it's all
Oh, it
do.
is different.
Boom!
Oh,
Run,
Ramus comes
run
in.
into
Good
Trundle!
shot.
Trundle!
Juan's
There-
Q
one,
lands.
two,
He's passing-
three, and park, and done! You're out of there!
Storms in.
Crow Storms, but
Spears.
gets nothing done with it, and having to back out under his turret just to save his life. But Ash
Oh,
not
Ash
caring!
is
Ash is
DPSing.
just taking shots! There!
Will Ramus
Oh!
survive? Oh,
Ramus gets taken down by turret shots, but this is just disrespectful.
yeah, they're gonna get bot lane, but at least Caston's finally understanding that it's the push.
Right, just push. But oh my god, this game is so disrespectful. Like the
Here's my qualm about it. Cassidon is supposed to be one of the best gankers with his ultimate up, but he's
Correct.
not ganking at all.
Well, that's because Diana is really pushing him into turret when she makes these roams. She's doing it perfectly. She pushes him so far into his turret, he doesn't realize she's gone. And by the time he does realize she's gone, it's way too late to react to it.
Yeah, and at that point, then you have to wonder: is blue side putting enough vision?
And that's the thing. They're no longer putting vision. Their vision scores are not as good. He's been holding on to a scanner ward. He just got his trinket to ward with. But other than that, they've been clearing that vision every time. There's no vision from the blue side, so there's no protection.
Yeah.
So when Diana roams down, Cassidy can't see if he is looking at the minimap.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty dark out there. It's more bright up at the top, which is
Correct.
funny because Darius is the one pushing all the time. And so I'm
Exactly.
wondering how they're getting vision.
Exactly. Like, you need more vision. You can't see. Oh, Orin is down.
Orn missed his charge.
Oh, he missed his charge, but still taking the fight. And
Caston's still doing damage there.
fighting in front of him.
Oh, it's full
Oh,
stack. That's
but
why Diana
man-
goes in. Oh, but
Hey,
Macrox gets the kill. They're still going in for the Ramus.
And this is why Diana doesn't stick to that lane. She's been going around and proccing because fighting Cassidy is real tough for her. But Darius coming down. Orin coming down. Looks like
We're gonna have a mid lane scuffle.
we're going to have a mid-game, mid-lane scuffle. Brahm's trying to start it, but it looks like blue side don't want to party.
No. Orn's going back to top. No, he's going back to
No.
bot. Orn does have his
But Orin
call
is
to
stuck.
bot up.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh
They're
no!
capitalizing on
Orange
Orange.
got
Yes,
caught
yes.
out! Caught out! Trundle's trying to
Trundle
go and
dies
save
for
it,
her?
but it's way too late! He gets stuck on it as a rip! Crowstorm trying to
The other
take
team's
some
still up.
damage and
The other team's
gets
still up.
ripped! But they can't do anything! Triple kill for Darius! Their top laner destroying the enemy team!
You know what really changed that? Vision. Because they knew Orn was coming.
Vision!
They have a ward.
It's like
They have
being
a
able
word
to
setup.
see makes you play better. I don't know.
And look at the map. Okay, right now at the map, Red Side's playing really well into
Like,
the
look.
vision game.
Look, their vision is spectacular. I see specks of blue in different places, but there are places I call bad wards.
Yes, I 100% agree.
They're bad wards. They're not catching anybody. They're there, but they're not catching anybody. You need to ward around what you're fighting for. If you're fighting around dragon, ward around dragon. You're getting ready to fight around middle, you want to know where they're coming from.
Yeah. See, look
Ward around
at Diana. Diana.
Look.
Two
See,
wards.
now you see where they're coming from. This is exactly how you play it. And blue team again, late to an objective, late to the party because you can't see where the party is. You can't get there if you don't know directions, baby.
Yeah, they have that one blue. There's one ward at the red side blue, which doesn't really give much information, really.
Diana, they're chasing down Diana.
They're going for the Braum now. Oh,
Orange,
Orange God.
jump.
That's the Braum. Vayne is going in, but why is Vayne one-lining here? Oh, Darius comes in.
What is going on? Wait, Vayne, do you know your
just-
position? Do you know where you're supposed to be? Because you seem to be out of it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh.
But they've all back out. The fight's over. We're resetting. And the gold lead for the red side.
By 5K.
About a little bit more than that. I think 6. Nope.
Oh, now.
Nope, 5.
Gotta do that mental math real quick. 4.6 right now. 4.6. And much of the discrepancy of the go-to is in the ADCs as well. Yeah, the ADCs. There's a big one there as well as top lane.
And Vayne's a late game champion, but it's not going to matter how much late game champion you are if your ass is so far ahead, you won't catch her. Like you said, she doesn't fall off too bad.
Yeah.
So
I think with Vayne, you have to wait for her Gwynsu's, which I think she's currently building with that recurve bow.
Right. But nonetheless, this game is rough for the blue side. Rough.
Yeah, they now really need to hope that their late scaling comp pans out.
Yeah, because their early game was rough. The opposite of tender.
Yeah. So let's see what's gonna happen.
But right now we're playing around. But now, what I like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing I thought I was seeing more vision from the blue side, but I only see 2 blue wards around and one of them Scuttle Crab.
Yeah.
Look at them.
They spotted the only one.
They're clearing their vision. They're clearing their vision. And they have 2 wards, and both of them on the bottom side of the map. So Cassidy doesn't even know that the rest of his team is getting ready to engage them.
Cassidy does have teleport though. I think they're capitalizing on that.
That's true.
Wow.
Where is he going to teleport to? They've destroyed all the wards.
I'm currently looking. I turned the Fog of War on as a blue side member, and it's kind of blind.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. There's that one ward at mid lane on the brush, which actually is helping them a little bit, but they can't see anything right now.
They can't see.
So they can't see that they're doing it.
So if the fight starts, where does Cassidy transfer to?
Oh my goodness, they don't know.
They don't know. They're having to come in and check.
But it's taking them a little bit longer than I would like for them to take the Baron.
Well,
as at this point,
and at this point,
oh,
all right, and now they did put down a ward for them to come in, and Cassidy comes in. The red team seems to be melting, going away, and Rammus gets taken down too. Darius trying to clean it up, but he gets taken down. Ash is alone firing arrows, but dies to the rest of the squad. She goes down too. An ace for the blue team.
That was a brilliant teleport by Mad Quacks there. His ultimate E combo just flooded them with damage.
But
if you look at their itemization too, the only one who's building MR is this Darius with 1 no magic mantle.
But what happened was, you were right. They were taking too long to take that Baron. That Baron damage was on top of that. So you gotta understand, they've taken too much Baron damage. So now they had Baron damage to deal with. They had the the teleport in from Katzen to deal with, and the rest of the team after that. It was just too much.
Yep, you're right. I think in that case, red team should have
Backed off that objective. Just back off their
just
objective.
turn it around and engage on blue side right away, right?
Right, before the teleport gets in. Knock down some of those carries.
Yeah, you know it's a 4v5, a 5v4 at that point, because you know Castellan's
You
bot
can see
side.
that. You can see
You're right,
that.
you should have gone. Ramus should
But-
have charged then,
But that fight
Went in.
dropped our goal lead down to less than 1,000.
600. Damn, Ramus
And
is going
Ramus
in real
going
hard, but he's
in.
by himself.
But he's all alone with a Brahma.
Ooh, good
But
flash,
red,
but it didn't matter.
Red team comes down.
Oh, Bane's
like,
dead.
no, you
Darius
won
is
one
trying to play
fight.
as well.
And Darius takes his head off. That's 3 for nothing.
Ornn teleported bot lane as well, just in case, but they didn't even need Ornn's help.
That's 3 for nothing. You won the fight near Baron. Don't think you're better. You just won one fight.
Go Baron. It's 17 seconds for the enemy jungler to come in.
Yeah,
Please,
looks like that's
set
what
up
they're
vision,
doing.
red team. Red team vision. One more?
That's enough. They don't want to spend too much
I
time.
guess so. Oh,
Cassidy,
Kassadin's gonna play. No, only one person needs to go and deal with Kassadin. Not everyone.
but they're all pulling off. They're worried because this is what happened last time.
Oh, it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fast.
Oh, Diana. Oh, and she nearly lost her life. But here comes Fiddlesticks.
Oh,
Ornn.
the Forge Guard.
Ornn. Forge Guard.
Oh.
Caught Diana
He didn't-
against
No,
Darius.
Diana
They pulled again.
Stopwatch.
Again.
Crow Storm.
They take Baron.
Secures Baron, but can they escape?
But can they escape with their lives?
Ash is
Cassidy goes down.
blocking damage.
Ornn goes
Vayne
down.
gets caught. And now they're gonna focus on the Trundle.
And Trundle goes down. Ace for the red team. They escape with 3 with the Baron, but 2 of them lost their lives. Rest in peace.
Wow, what a great focus on the red side team. They knew who they had to attack. The blue side, though, was focusing on the tanks. Ash was by herself for a good portion of time.
It really
and no one was
was.
damaging her.
She really was. It's crazy the amount of focus that wasn't on her. It needed to be on her. She's obviously the one doing damage to you guys.
Yeah.
But look at her front line. It's kind of hard to reach her.
Oh, great ultimate by Ash.
And and Brahms Q knocks him down. Brahm says, "Can I get one too?" Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that was an amazing Winter's bite from Braum.
Captain on the
Ash
chase
is-
and
Yeah,
gets
okay.
and gets stopped by Winter's bite.
Yeah, I don't know what Cassidy was thinking. What's gonna happen there? There's no way he's gonna kill any of them.
But do you see the difference? Their comp is based. Oh,
Oh,
takes
Ramus, you gotta leave.
Takes that from Ramus. Ramus trying to be a little cheeky there.
Hey, Ramus, you also had your smite.
He's like,
I gotta
"Come on,
say
man."
though, the CS difference isn't as big as last game. It's
But
a 32 CS.
But now we're back up to that 6,000 gold lead. We're hanging around that number.
Yeah, you're right. 5.5 to be
We're
exact.
hanging around that number.
They got 2 oceans and a cloud. They're waiting for the 3rd ocean, which will spawn.
And
That's
Ramus
a
goes
different,
in. I disagree with the way Ramus goes in sometimes, but he gets it done.
Look,
He gets it done, and Trundle loses his
Vayne.
life. Now they're chasing after Vayne. Vayne runs. Diana pops her close, and they pop Brum's past him and knocks her down too.
Okay, I
Red
don't understand
team.
what Vayne was doing here. she
Red
did
team
her,
demolishing.
she did her final hour to run away and then slide steps back in.
I don't know, but you're losing really bad.
Yeah.
I guess she
lane's-
was trying something.
Yeah, mid lane's already pushing.
But red team said we're just gonna take the base.
Yeah. At this rate,
They're
they're
daring
so
them to
strong.
come. They're daring them to come and defend it. And the blue team has no answer. None.
Yeah, now
And
once they're
Trundle's
Vayne
back up.
again.
Trundle's back up. The whole
Red team looks like they're gonna end it. Might be a bit hard. I would go for the top tower, really.
Alright. They're clearing
Yeah.
out they cleared out the minions pretty quickly. They've decimated the base and decided to do the smart thing and back off. They're gonna start pushing top, and try to knock that turret down too.
They can see the ward over there. Good, they cleared it.
And they clear it. This has been the major difference between the red side and the blue side. When things happen, they look for wards, they take the time, look for the wards, clear them out, and then proceed to their objective. They're doing this so militarized. It's such a military time. You can boom, boom, clear wards. Wards cleared.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Alcastin walks in. Oh, the
North guy comes down.
Oh, lands.
But does
To what
nothing.
cost? Vayne gets taunted.
But goes
And
down.
oh, grabs Vayne. They're focusing. Ash is by herself. No one's focusing on Ash.
And Ash takes down the team double kill, and this should be the game.
Yeah, I think Red Side did an amazing job
Red Side.
protecting the Ash.
She has such a dominant front line. It's impossible to get it to her. Impossible. Between Rammus, Diana, Darius. I keep wanting to call him Draven. Darius. It's just too much, and the blue team falls. Blue team falls. Your winner, red team.
Yeah, you gotta give it. They play much more,
Very
much more
decisive
succinctly
in this game.
this way. Yeah.
They were very decisive in this game. This game was very decisive. They were like, hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. Oh, I got removed from the lobby.
Bulls. I'm here.
No, I'm going to pull this up.
Let's see.
All right,
Let's see
so
this damage chart.
Let's do the damage
Yep.
chart.
I mean, we got it right.
Oh,
Ash did the most by
Jesus
a landslide.
Christ.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue team was too timid. They had a late game comp, but they didn't play to their strength. We saw Vayne trying to make early plays. We saw Orin actually get ahead of Darius at one point, getting kills on him, getting ahead. But when it came to their team fight and their composition, they lost this one because of vision. The lack of vision cost them this game. They couldn't see any objectives. They didn't know when people were coming for them. They were walking in blind, and they got ransacked.
Yeah, I think I think both games were really decided on who had the better team fighting capabilities, and it was really clear to us that it was
It was the red
team.
It was
yeah.
red. It was red. And they had but this time they were dominant from the beginning to the end. Dominance. They picked the comp where their win condition was feed Ash. Period. Period, point blank, done. Feed Ash, we will tank for her, and while everybody focuses us, Ash, shoot. Shoot to your heart's content.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give it back to the Rammus too. He did his job in this case. Did more damage than the Trodo, did more damage, almost more damage than the Ornn here too.
And as much as we criticize his lack of being in the jungle, he did a good job of balancing both out this time. He wasn't so far behind when he showed up. He was very present when he was there. He was present when he ran in. He didn't die immediately and needed the lane buddy to come and save him. It was good. It was overall good. It's like they really picked apart what they did last time wrong and fixed it.
Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, Rammus definitely improved from game one.
But
now I got removed from party.
But the hardest part about this was blue side. Blue side. Let's talk about what happened with blue. What happened there? Their bottom lane literally came up empty here. Their win condition was clearly Vayne in the late game, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Vayne in the late game. That was their win condition here. And Vayne came up short, picked off at several key moments, and even in the fight, out of position half the time. You need to understand your positioning as your ADC is the most important. You have Orin, you have Trundle, you have a front line. What are you doing in the front?
Yeah, I think that's a classic case of Vayne spotting there. I think we're going to play an aggressive ADC like that. Vayne is not really the champ you want to do. I think Sivir might have been great.
Sivir would have been awesome.
Yeah. So
I agree.
I mean,
Sivir, or I would like to see. I'd like to see a Jinx. Jinx can play in that manner. She melts you down so hard. Jinx can actually play in that manner. And that would have been better suited for the team. But it just seems like from what I was seeing from that team, they had no idea how they wanted their comp to go, and they were just trying to get to a point where they could win in the team fight. And once they couldn't win in the team fight, they just completely broke apart.
Yeah.
Bottom got crushed, which then crushed Fiddlestick's feeling of, hey, I need to get vision for my team. We need to see stuff. That should never happen. When you're the support, you're supposed to, hey, ward. You're even a reminder. Hey guys, we all had wards. And they all got wards. Ward up. Just say ward up. Something like that. Just remind your team, hey, we're still a team. We can do this. We just need to have more vision. We can't see what's coming at us.
Yeah.
All right?
All right, man. I think that was a great two games to watch.
And that's all of them. So that's all the matches that we have here today. I want to thank you for joining us. My name is XX Howling XX, and this is
Manatsu.
yes. Say your name. Well, thanks for joining us. This is our first time commentating together. So if you, I like your feedback. We'd like your feedback. Of course, we'll be posting these to the forum so you guys can see it and give us your feedback and be honest with us. If my voice is annoying, please let me know, and I will never commentate again. All right. Well, thanks for joining us again. We'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Have a good night.
Good night.